I'm struggling to move forward with my ex-boyfriend, Chris, the father of our daughter. Chris and I met when I was in high school and he was in college. After dating for about a year, I found out that I was pregnant. I was 19 years old and Chris was not too supportive of it. I just felt like I was dealing with a lot. After our daughter was born, things were tough. Our relationship was a mess. Trying to raise a daughter, Chris and I were constantly fighting, and my biggest thing was don't yell in front of the baby, and he did. He would just take off. He would just leave for months at a time, just living his best life. He took zero responsibility for raising our daughter. I was doing it single-handedly. I was angry, and I wanted nothing to do with Chris. A few weeks ago, we started talking on the phone. Chris wants to be back. He wants to be a part of my life and our daughter's life. My feeling is if Chris wants a relationship with me, then he better go do what I told him from the start and be a co-parent. I just feel like I need Dr. Phil's advice, untangle this, and figure out how to move forward.
My relationship with my ex-girlfriend, Jen, is extremely emotional, and we jumped from being best friends, soulmates, to worst enemies. At this moment, I have let go of all of our past and have been trying to move forward. Being apart from her made me look back and see how I contributed to the toxic aspects. When I think about us three being together again, it makes me extremely happy. I've matured a lot emotionally, and we don't fight nearly as much anymore. I'd be a great dad and a great influence on our daughter because I put her first at all times. I'd love to get married and have a future together. I'm in love with Jen, and I just want to make things right.
Okay, now, you two were never married, right? Okay, and you've just been talking for the last few weeks?
Yeah.
And,
Yes.
And how old is your daughter?
She's 3.
She's 3. Okay, and Chris, when the baby was born, were you two in an active relationship at the time?
Yeah.
Okay, but did you have an active relationship with the child?
Yes, but it wasn't where it should have been. Things got really toxic at times. And we went to court where she tried getting custody of the child because I wasn't present enough, and she felt that I wasn't a good dad.
Okay.
And now
You tried
things
to
have
get full
changed.
custody
Yes, I did.
and him just have visitation or not at all?
I reached out multiple times. I said, be a co-parent with me. I literally warned him. I was like, one day, Chris, enough is gonna be enough, and I'm never gonna come back. And I made that so clear to him. The day that I decided to leave, I left. And yeah, I wanted full custody. You went out for 3 months. You were out frickin' partying, took cash advances out for strippers. You were just out living your best life. Vacations, fancy, big, nice cars, being all flashy. You became all Instagram famous out of nowhere. And you totally hated social media. You just you were trying to play this act like you didn't care. I wrote the blueprint for you, how to be together again. Be a dad. Why are you asking to see me? Why aren't you asking about Ari? You're asking to see me, Jen. Yeah, you would bring up being a family.
Well, see, I've been confused about what you guys are wanting because, I kind of looked at the contradictions because according to you, you guys are getting back together. According to you, this is strictly about co-parenting. And according to you, Jen is seeing someone else while trying to reconcile. And according to you, you only broke up with your ex due to Chris's harassment. You were dating somebody for 7 months.
Yeah.
And according to Chris, you wanted attention from other men. And according to you, you never cheated on him.
I have not cheated on him. You told me that I wasn't pretty enough to have attitude. You told me that.
Do you have a story or a question for me? Click the link in the description and tell me what in the world is going on.